Good evening and welcome to Go Global 2015. And here today we have Oli.
Yes, thank you very much. Thanks.
And I'm Mena.
Yes, can't wait for this today. Yeah, Go Global, you know, it's an annual celebration of cultural diversity at Cardiff University. It's a showcase of international societies, and it's the best that Cardiff has to offer among its students. So we've got tons coming up for you at the moment.
Exactly, we have 13 performances in total from 12 societies.
I know, it's crazy. It's
great,
a lot, yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah, and plus we'll be keeping you updated with some interviews and info on what's to come just before we go live to the actual show. Plus we're going to be giving you a heads up on all the tweets and excitement that's being built around Go Global.
Exactly, so we've got plenty to come for tonight. So I think we should get started on the societies that we've got coming on the show, haven't we? We've got quite a few. So you're in for a real treat tonight.
I am. I'm really, this first half is absolutely fantastic. We've got Capoeira Society, Tamil Society as well.
Exactly.
They're the first time they've been on this year. They can bring essentially to the table.
Exactly, yes, and I bet they are quite nervous considering it's their first performance as well.
Definitely.
So hopefully it will all go to plan. I'm sure it will.
Yeah, exactly. And then after the break as well, we've got a 50-minute interview. Then we've got sort of Malaysian Society and Chinese Society are doing 2 performances, one in the Act 1 and second after the break as well. So they see what they can do, kind of different.
Very exciting. Yes, and we're also looking forward to the Palestine Society, aren't we? Because they are doing a sort of shadow performance, aren't they?
We were looking at the rehearsal earlier this piece. I mean, it's kind of a silhouette showpiece, essentially, that they've got a shadow of a memory. That's what it's called.
Yes.
And they've basically got a screen light shining behind it. You've seen it before, haven't you?
Yes, yes. I was able to attend one of their rehearsals, and it did look quite good, I have to admit. It's sort of the things that you've seen on shows on TV where they...
It's like Britain's Got Talent.
It is, yes. It is, yeah. If you've seen Britain's Got Talent, then it's what you'd expect, really.
I think it's going to be a cracking show.
It is, definitely.
I think it's time to bring on our first guest today.
It is definitely time to bring our first guest.
So first off, we've got a representative from the Uva Society. So it's Shrubi. So I go, Ruby, sorry.
Sorry.
So obviously you're in the first half.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? You nervous or you okay?
A little.
Yeah?
A little, yeah.
Yes, because we found out that last year you won the best act at Go Global,
Yeah.
so it's quite a bit of pressure now to try and keep that high level of performance going up. So are you quite nervous about that?
No, not really, because our themes are quite different this year. Last year we did festivals, and this year we're showing more of humanity. So it's darker than what it was before. We worked really hard, and winning would just be cherry on the top, but we're actually just looking forward to give out a message to the 250 people that will be here from all over the world.
Yeah, I was reading the programme a bit earlier, and it saw that your theme is being human.
Yeah.
And how sort of despite sort of adversities and kind of issues surrounding the Indian subcontinent at the moment, it's all about kind of putting that aside on your duty at being human. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Basically, Yuva means youth, and we are here representing the youth of India. But we're also showing how, it's not just culture and diversity in India and not all over the world. Our first and foremost role is to be humans first, and then be divided by a religion or a culture or any other sort of thing. So we are trying to show how, despite all the crimes that we are affected by, whether it's terrorism or rape, these are the things that actually bring us together. If Pakistan mourns, we mourn. If any other country mourns, we mourn. If we are sad, everybody comes together to stand by us, and that's what we're trying to show, that humanity above everything else.
Oh, that's a lovely message to send across. It's
It's very uplifting.
Yeah. It is, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
That's something you definitely need for Go Global. So, how is it like backstage at the moment? Is it quite calm, or
People are just busy clicking pictures. That's all.
All selfies.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
selfies.
yeah.
Everybody is just snapping, chatting.
yeah, but getting excited? Yes.
Fantastic.
We're a bit nervous, but we're all excited.
Definitely.
Is it the second time that you personally performed as well?
Yeah,
So,
this is my third time actually.
Oh, third time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So you're very experienced in this.
Oh yes,
Right.
very calm and collected. You
Oh, brilliant.
know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I'm glad that you could join us. So thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for coming, and
thank
good
you
luck
so
with the
much.
rest of the show.
Thank you.
Yes. Good luck with the show.
Thank you.
God, that sounds really exciting,
I
doesn't
know,
it?
definitely.
It's fantastic.
And I love the message that they're bringing across in their act. It's very unique, I'd say.
Absolutely. I think that's a recurring theme throughout Go Global that we're going to find this year is that kind of more sort of serious approach to actually actual impacting issues and
Definitely.
that's how it's affecting the world and how that's brought kind of, not just Cardiff University students together, but also kind of more on a global scale.
Definitely.
Which is kind of the whole point.
Yeah, the whole point.
Global.
Hints in the name, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
exciting.
now we've got another society coming on for us.
Yes.
And they are the Belly Dancing Society, aren't they? And I'm quite excited about this because I've seen a few belly dancing performances before.
I've never seen it.
And to be honest, I have been tempted to get involved myself.
But not yet.
No, not yet. Maybe after today I might.
So we're joined now here by Lucy. Are you on the committee for?
Yeah, I'm the president of the Belly Dancing Society.
We've got the big dog.
Oh yes, we've got the top dog here.
So I was reading a bit earlier on your kind of Facebook page and things. It's got a history of Egyptian kind of orientation. I think it's from like Asia and India. Or can you tell us a bit more about that then?
It's like got quite a complicated history from what I've been told. I don't know a lot about it myself, to be honest, because I've only been doing it for the past 2 years. So.
Oh really?
But yeah, from the sounds of it, it comes from lots of different countries. So yeah.
So how many members do you have in belly dance, or how many are actually dancing tonight?
There's about 20 dancing tonight.
20,
yeah, but yeah, we've got more members that couldn't make it. But
Awesome.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Yeah, is this your first time, or is it? Brilliant.
Great. I'm kind of seeing that in the UK, definitely belly dancing has kind of got quite huge now, isn't it? Really,
Yeah.
more for like fitness as well, but
Yeah.
also it does look a lot of fun as well. So is the society quite popular now in Cardiff?
Yeah, I think it has been quite popular this year. But yeah, I didn't realise what sort of community there was in the belly dancing community, like until I got involved. And because we had a hafla earlier on in the year, which is like a belly dancing party. So
awesome.
Yeah, so like we had lots of different belly dancing groups from sort of around the country come and join us. So that was really nice to see like the different.
So
styles
did you do
of
like
belly
different
dancing
shows
as well.
for each other and showcase what you
Yeah. So we all perform, like take it to us to perform, and there's loads as well. Like so, I've been invited. We've been invited next month. So.
Oh, awesome. So can you tell us a bit about kind of what to expect? Like, obviously not giving too much away, but just kind of like a little taster of what's to do.
Oh, I don't really know. We've got 2 dances to perform, so it did start off with sort of a beginners and intermediate, but because nobody's been doing that long, it's kind of merged all into one now.
Okay.
So the second dance we're doing is most of the members are actually performing that dance.
So it's going to be all 20 of you on stage?
Yeah.
That's really exciting.
It is, yeah. And the members that join the society, had they done any belly dance before? Are they all beginners? Or?
Most of them are beginners, yeah, because it's only, the society's only actually 2 years old as well in Cardiff, so the majority of them are beginners. The ones that aren't beginners still have only been doing it like me for a couple of years, or maybe they've had like a few months experience in the past or something, so we haven't really got anyone that's highly experienced other than our teacher.
So how often is it training?
Yeah,
training?
rehearsals. Yeah, we do it about once a week. We've had obviously a few more rehearsals coming up to the
definitely.
performances. So.
Great.
As we said beforehand, what have you got?
I was about to say, what I tend to find with belly dancing, the outfits are quite incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, you're dressed up in your outfits now, and it looks amazing. So,
Thank you.
have they got? Is it all the same, or are they going to have like different outfits for the night, or
for
is it all dressed? Yes.
Yeah, we're all matching tonight.
Nice.
So yeah, I think it looks quite good. But yeah, I love all the different belly dancing outfits, but they can get quite expensive as well.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I love to sort of buy all sorts of different tops and stuff, but unfortunately, I'm quite limited with my student loan. But
just spend it all. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
I really hope you enjoy it out there.
Yes, and good luck as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll be watching. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well,
that sounds
I know,
good,
like we've just had only 2 interviews so far, and I think it's really kind of proving what we've got in store for us.
Exactly. I'm getting really excited now, I have to admit. I mean, think about all the societies are here tonight to join us, and just think that we just interviewed 2 now, and I think it's going to be a really good show tonight.
I mean, I'm really interested to see what Chinese society do, and I don't know if you saw it last year at all, but they had they did a more modern kind of concept of their dancing. So they
Korean pop was
it's kind of more kind of K-pop kind of style, and they explained last year that it was because that a lot of them that come over here, they're very kind of modern youth, and they want to represent that side of kind of Chinese culture rather than the more traditional. And whilst they did incorporate aspects of it, that's what the new sort of Chinese interpretation of dance
exactly
is.
Yes.
I
mean, quite a few people, like when they think of China, they think of the very traditional Chinese,
precisely.
The traditional Chinese ways. But it is nice to see the more modern, refreshing. Well,
absolutely,
You know what I mean. But yeah.
Absolutely. So, and finally, I think we're going to move straight on to the Greek and Cypriot Society.
Yes.
With
Yes.
Panayota. Like, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me here.
I have to admit, I don't really know much about sort of the Greek culture and what you're exactly going to bring. Please enlighten me.
please
then you're
enlighten
missing
us.
out. If you don't know Greek, then you don't know the good side of having fun and celebrating. Then, so tonight we're doing Zorpas, which is like the most famous kind of Greek song, which is Sirtaki. It's more like celebrating, very like energetic, positive song.
Oh, brilliant.
Greeks usually break plates when they dance this song.
I've
Apparently,
heard
we don't
about
have
this.
the chance to do that tonight.
Yeah.
But it's more like, I think when people think of Zorpas, they think about like the holiday sun on the beach,
Definitely.
Greek
Definitely,
islands.
yes.
Absolutely. So you're trying to sort of symbolize that and sort of
Symbolize
like,
the
like
culture,
Exactly, yeah.
the good way of life, about how to
Yes,
live, Mediterranean
exactly.
lifestyle. Oh,
Yes.
brilliant. So how many, is your society quite big then, or is it only a few of you?
Yeah,
or-
we have actually grown since last year. We were like 15 members last year, and we nearly reached 60 members.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's
That is
That's
incredible.
a massive increase.
Yeah, that's so great. And we're quite active as well. We do concerts, like we bring like famous Greek singers. Like we're gonna have very soon, the 4th of May in the Royal College School. We're gonna have one of the very famous Greek singers here. And we do like gatherings, cooking all together
Oh,
for
fantastic.
traditional
Oh, that is
days.
So it's a real sort of
Lovely.
community
Yeah,
atmosphere
very
to
Yeah.
Greek society.
more like a family.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
Yeah,
really
oh,
nice.
that is lovely.
not like a
Yeah.
club.
So it's
yeah,
like
very
And
a
it's
home
close.
away from home, essentially.
Exactly,
True,
yes.
true.
Because when you're living in a foreign country, it is quite difficult to
Yeah,
find like
true.
a nice community that you fit into. So it's nice to have that.
Especially it's so big as well. If it's 60
Exactly,
people, then you know,
yeah.
Yes,
guaranteed.
there's so many people around Cardiff, but everyone is spread around. So it's a good way to like bring everyone together with a society, because
Oh.
many people are spread around Cardiff as well.
Oh, that's
Oh,
the thing.
that's-
Well, you know, honestly, as we said to all of you, I really hope it goes well for you.
Yes,
Do enjoy it.
definitely.
Thank you
Lovely.
so much.
And
I hope
it
you guys
sounds-
enjoy the
Like,
dance.
yeah, I will.
Yes, we will.
We've got a perfect view up here, up on the balcony of the
Definitely.
Great
Oh,
Hall.
thank you.
We're
and
very
yes,
much
you-
looking forward to it.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you guys
Cool.
for having
Thank
us.
you.
Thank
Good luck.
you.
Good
Thank you
night.
very much.
See, as I was just saying, we've got a view up here on the balcony.
Oh,
of the
definitely.
Great
Yes,
Hall.
I think
So-
we're very lucky here.
And it's
but,
like it's looking really, really nice in the Great Hall. They've done it up very nice.
yes, they've done it up very well. All these kind of little fairy lights.
Yeah, I
and
know, on the tables.
on
and
the
it's just
tables,
really
and it just looks amazing.
very aesthetically pleasing. So,
It is
yeah.
definitely.
So it's very.
But yes, I think they just about to start. But I think what would you
I said the capoeira earlier and Malaysian society. I have to say the one I'm most excited is the Tamil society. Like they're brand new.
Yeah,
I've
brand
been
new.
to Sri Lanka, so I've seen some parts of their culture. So I'd love to see how they're going to bring that to Cardiff and show that
Definitely.
out. And we're going to capture it all here on CUTV. So
exactly? Yes.
which I'm very excited
Um,
about.
And I think it's a difficult one for me because I have seen quite a few performances of belly dancing before, so I'd be quite interested to
Yeah.
see how they are going to go about with their performance.
Definitely.
But like we said, like the Palestine Society, they're going to have this quite silhouette performance,
Definitely.
which quite a few people have seen before, and it's become quite popular now through shows like Britain's Got Talent. So it'd be interesting to see how they interpret
In their own way,
their own
definitely,
way
and
of it.
like represent Palestine for them.
Exactly, yes. And obviously we just had the Greek Society on now, and I have to admit it does sound pretty fun.
They do know how to live well, don't
Oh,
they?
they
'Cause-
do indeed.
Even that 2-minute conversation, they know, definitely.
So yeah, I think they're just about ready to start soon. But yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Well, drop us a tweet if you have to hashtag Go Global. We'd love to hear from you guys, and we're going to put them on our screen as we know to let us know what the hype is like and what the atmosphere is like in this room right now for Go Global 2015.
I know it is absolutely electronic. If you could only, if you can hear the atmosphere that is just below us, it is pretty amazing. And so we will be bringing you the entire show live from our YouTube channel, and it will be quite amazing, I think. Don't you agree?
Yeah, no, I mean, we've got 13 performances, so that's like...
I
That's
know.
more than enough to
Definitely.
satisfy everyone.
I mean, definitely.
And I think it's brilliant about CUTV you have the opportunity to perform this because, you know, a lot of it, because it's the international societies that are performing, you know, they're going to have a lot of parents at home kind of that aren't from Europe or from around the world that will be watching this. So it's great that they, you know, they get
know.
to show off to their families what
Exactly.
they're doing and how they're kind
Yeah.
of keeping part of their heritage.
It is, and it is nice to see so many different societies societies that are based here in Cardiff. Like, it's such a diverse ethnic.
Well, it's crazy. I mean, I always remember during like the society's freshers fairs and seeing there's a society for every single person. So
exactly, yes. But what we should also mention as well is that because there is an interval, a break, because there is Act 1 and Act 2, but CUTV will still be live during during our interval, a 15-minute interval, where we will be bringing you more interviews. We'll be bringing you the Tamil Society.
Yes, and also the current VP Society's Barney himself.
Yes, definitely. So please stay tuned for that, because it will be quite interesting to see what the Tamil Society say, considering that they are pretty much a brand new society, and it would be interesting to see what they thought of their
what Barney thinks of it all, because obviously he'll come here before, and how he's managed to impact this and make Go Global a success. So the pressure's on him a bit to make sure that
it is definitely. But also we've got an interview after the show as well, haven't we?
Yes, we've got the VP Society's incumbent, Hannah Sterritz.
Yeah, VP and Society's to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll also be having a chat with her to see what she has in store for us for next year as well. So please stay tuned for that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so I think but they should be looks like they'll be setting up pretty soon.
Yeah, no, well, I think, it's for people at home who don't know the running order. We're going to start off with a bit of Pakistani society. They're going to go from the 4 regions of Pakistan and bring kind of vibrant colours and culture that comes with that.
Exactly.
Following next, we've got the Capoeira Society. So that's a Brazilian art form which sort of contains elements of martial arts, dance, acrobatics and music. Like, I know people seem to vaguely know what this is, because I know the BBC used an advert with it in years ago, so people are like, oh, that's what it is. So it's very kind of flexible and athletic. So it has its deep roots in Brazil and the tradition of kind of their slave trade from the Portuguese.
Right.
And it was only in 1937 that it was not prohibited. So, but it got made legalised, which is quite funny.
Wow. I definitely did not know that. So, yeah. And of course, we also have the Chinese Society as well, like you mentioned before, the YUVA Society.
Belly dancing as well.
Definitely, yes. Belly dancing, yes, we're very much looking forward to that. And yeah, so it seems like they're almost ready to start the performance, but I think it's just going to be a good night, isn't it? It's always a fun night. I mean, I think I went to the Go Global last year, and it just looks like a great time, a real nice party, just to get all the different societies together.
The celebration of culture, isn't it?
It is, definitely. And to know that it's happening right here in Cardiff Student Union, it's just amazing. I mean, it's
you're in awe of it.
It is, yes, definitely. I mean, you don't get a show like this every day, do you?
No, definitely. And that they've done a lot of hard work into sort of throughout the upcoming previous weeks and things to make sure that it's a success and things. So yeah, no, it should be.
There's been quite a bit of preparation for this. I mean, rehearsals have been going on for quite a few weeks now. Definitely. I mean, I've been able to attend a few of the rehearsals. And they do work very hard at their performance. They do take it very seriously. I think recently I visited the Palestine Society's rehearsal for their silhouette show.
Oh, really?
And they were quite meticulous with their detail, and
I think they all are. And I'm very excited to see what costumes as well. Like the beautiful saris that a lot of them are wearing, and sort of different sort of tunics.
Especially the Indian society.
I think are they called tunics that the males wear? I think they're called tunics. I don't know
for
sure. I'm going to embarrass myself.
It's fine, but yes, definitely, and all the different colours as well, because it is literally.
Well, you just have to look at the Go Global sort of the logo of it and just say that it's an explosion of diversity.
Explosion of colour.
That's what it is.
It is, definitely. But so obviously the costumes, the dancing themselves.
We're literally jumping all over the globe. That's what we're doing this evening.
Exactly, yeah. We're bringing the entire globe.
It's got to offer.
Yeah, definitely. It's all happening right here in the Great Hall in the Student Union.
Definitely, and I think it's something that Cardiff needs to be proud of because of its international communities and how it's very important that we integrate them well into kind of university life and the union. And I think this really sort of can highlight all the work the union do to incorporate that in and sort of throughout the kind of different policies they've got in place, and kind of they work very hard to make sure that they do feel welcome and also have a platform to into Cardiff.
Exactly.
Here it is right now for all you to see, and
it was this, like you were saying, this idea of integrating the societies together was also highlighted at the AGM, wasn't it? The annual general meeting, which was quite a busy one for the Palestinian society.
Definitely. Well, I mean, the president Omar, he's hosting tonight. He's one of the hosts, and they managed to pass through AGM, I think, with basically a landslide, the recognition of the state of Palestine. So they've been very busy, and like we keep on referring back to them, being like, "Oh, this is very exciting for them." Like, they've got an exciting performance. Like they've been very active this year, so it's very nice that they've been so involved in, I guess, the union, as well as kind of making students aware to who they are, what they stand for, that kind of thing. And I think that's the same for all different societies. Like I've been, I've seen like numerous nights out. So like Chinese society, I have to say, I've been once some nights out in the union. They've been there, and they are all fantastic dancers. I forgot to mention this earlier. It was surreal. It was actually. Have you seen the film Step Up?
Yes, I have. Yeah,
we're all incredible dancers. Like, it ended up being like a scene from that. They're all break dancing and everything, and I was gobsmacked. I was like, "What have I walked into here?" But that was very, that was fantastic fun. One of the most surreal but best nights I've had at Cardiff this year was that night. So
oh god, that sounds amazing. And but yeah, it's also quite sad that some students don't tend to know a lot about Go Global. Oh, and I think we're just about ready to show you Go Global, so please enjoy.
Hosted by Omar Kamal and Jamana Nabolsi.
Well, I've never felt so much love in one room in my whole life. Well, I'm still worried with that dress. Of course we will, of course. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Go Global Show of 2015. We have many shows for you tonight, and we hope you enjoy it.
Yes, thank you so much all for coming. We're really happy to see many of you here. We're very excited for those of you who have not been to Go Global before. You're definitely in for a treat. Go Global is all about celebrating the culture and diversity that's at Cardiff University, and we're very excited for you all to see this.
Now, all the societies have been putting so much hard work to give you a bit of a taster of their own tradition and culture. And we've been participating in Go Global for a few years now.
Yes, we have, and we know how much goes into this. So before we begin, can we please give a massive round of applause to all the societies for all the hard work they've put in tonight.
Now, the first performance is by the Pakistani Society. It's called Colors of Pakistan. Now, we're promised a lot of diversity in this next act, and we've been speaking to the members in the Pakistani Society, and apparently in Pakistan, every 100 miles you go, there's a different culture, different language, different types of food, all different kinds of diversity.
That's true. So the members of the next performance have come from such different backgrounds, but they've all come together to put on this colourful showpiece for us. So please join me in welcoming the Pakistani Society.
Enjoy.
Pakistan is home to over 182 million people of various ethnicities, backgrounds, religions, castes and lineages. The country itself is only 68 years old, and hence some people alive today were born before its very conception. Its motto is based on three principles laid down by its founder: faith, unity and discipline. Pakistan shares borders with India, Afghanistan, Iran, China, as well as meeting Arabian. An astonishing, striking picture of the country, as expressed by those visiting Pakistan, is its seasonless variety, a small portion of which we will attempt to demonstrate today.
Wrapped in the beauty of both Sufi mysticism and its very unique handicraft. The Sufi sect of Islam is very special in that the dervishes spin as a form of prayer, faster and faster until they reach a transcendent state of being where they can now reach God.
KPK is situated in the northwest with snow-capped mountains and valleys. It is the land of the Pakhtun tribes.
Balochistan. This is the largest province found in the South Balochistan. It gives access to the vast Indian Ocean and homes its hard-working fishermen.
Punjab, the land of the five waters with a capturing vibrant culture. Punjab is known for its rich foods and traditional Bhangra dance.
Kashmir. As a Jammu and Kashmir, a tall but beautiful territory of Pakistan with the extravagance of the Karakoram range.
was with Pakistani society right there, with a fantastic snippet of the diversity of the 4 provinces: Punjabi, Pashto, Balatri and Sindhi culture.
Exactly. I thought it was absolutely beautiful. I mean, they didn't disappoint, really, did they? I mean, they did not disappoint. I mean, the costumes were absolutely amazing and the dancing was absolutely almost flawless. And I mean, such synchronization with the dancing. And when you're left with the 3 posters at the end, which were.
So, well done, everyone. That was really, really beautiful. I think it's safe to say that the Pakistani society have had their fair share of vertigo. Do you think?
Yes, that was a lot of spinning. Wasn't it?
Yes, definitely, and a lot of colour as well. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was very nice. Well done. Our next 2 performances are going to be by the Capoeira Society. It's their first time to take part and go global. So let's be supportive.
Yes, definitely. And first off, we're going to leave you with society. And for those of you who don't know, capoeira is actually a type of martial arts which used to be performed by slaves in Brazil. But because they weren't allowed to do that, they used to play music with it and perform that instead. So enjoy the next 2 performances.
And just after that, the name of the performance for the Tamil Society is Cardiff to Chennai. And it's a traditional dance that tells a love story from the Tamil cinema. Please enjoy.
From the land of Pakistan, we're now on to the beaches of Brazil with Capoeira Society. I'm very excited to see what they can bring to
Exactly, yes. I mean, the title itself, Beaches of Brazil, I mean, doesn't that just... it's just really inviting, isn't it? Yeah. So, I mean, but...
Well, it
sounds quite colourful.
Well, it's quite a contrast to, actually, as we were just saying there, the history from the slavery in Brazil. And like as I said before the show, it was illegal till 1937. Mm-hmm. So it's quite funny that it's sort of used to be practiced, but they weren't allowed to do it. But now that they're finally, able to show with all the flair that they can of a Brazilian kind of culture.
Exactly. And I mean, Brazilian culture is such. I find it such.
You just have to look at the World Cup that happened like last year. I mean, just show how magnificent it was.
Exactly. And. Brazil as a country itself. I mean, I've never been myself, but I've always wanted to go. It looks like such a lovely place to visit, and I mean, such a lovely, colourful place to be, where there's so much celebration, so much going on. I mean, you only have to look at celebrations such as the Mardi Gras.
Yep, definitely. Or Carnival as well.
Exactly.
In Rio. So what were your thoughts on the Pakistani society, though? Did you enjoy that?
I did, yes. I did very much enjoy it. I mean, it definitely lived up to what they
hello.
promised us at the start.
We are the Capoeira Society. We're going to do a performance of Maculele and Capoeira.
I thought it was... and I think now we are going to go back to the stage, so...
Sou eu, Maculele, sou eu. Sou eu, Maculele, sou eu. Sai, boa noite, meu senhor. Por favor, peço licença. Sou eu, Maculele, sou eu. Bora, Maculele! Sou eu. boa noite pra quem é de boa noite. Ô bom dia pra quem é de bom dia. A benção, meu papai, a benção. Maculelê é o rei da valentia. Ô boa noite pra quem é de boa noite. Ô bom dia pra quem é de bom dia. A benção, meu papai, a benção. Maculelê é o rei da valentia. Ô boa noite pra quem é de boa noite. Ô bom dia, quem é de bom dia. A benção, meu papai, a benção. Maculelê é o rei da valentia. Boa noite. Som. Bora, capoeira. Vou dizer minha mulher, Paraná capoeira me venceu, Paraná. Vou me embora pelo mar, Paraná. Eu sou capoeira, também quero navegar, Paraná. Vou me embora pra Angola. Vou me embora pra Angola. Ai, 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 São Bento me chama, São Bento me quer. E jogou capoeira na Ilha de Maré. Ai, ai, ai. Oi, 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 oi. Vou dizer a meu senhor que a manteiga derramou. E manteiga é de aiá, manteiga é de ioiô. Manteiga de aiá, manteiga de ioiô.
Oh, I think my back was getting sore just watching that.
I know. I think I definitely wouldn't want to mess with them.
Very flexible, not going to lie.
Oh my god, yeah. So that was the Capoeira Society.
Capoeira.
I'm
really struggling with that.
I am really struggling with that title, and it was Fights on the Beaches of Brazil, and it definitely looked quite intense, I have to admit.
Well, it seemed a lot of fun. I like they really got into it. Really
exactly,
enjoyed
yeah.
it.
And
that movement was pretty incredible.
Oh, definitely. Oh my, and it's something different as well, isn't it? Like, I mean, of course, it's all about, at the moment, all we've had is One Society, and they've done quite a bit of dancing and stuff, but it's nice to have a bit of a change and have a kind of martial arts kind of twist on the performance.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's what you get with including Latin American countries into it. You kind of get a bit of that flavour. Bit of South America.
Yes.
A bit more excitement.
Bit of spice, isn't
nice.
it?
Yeah, definitely.
Just to keep things interesting for the show. And I think next up we have the Tamil Society, don't we?
Yes, definitely.
And this is the one to watch, because it is they are brand new to Go Global 2015, aren't they?
Definitely.
Pachinirame, Cheyutum Pachinirame, Linsirigum Pachinirame, Yanakasamanam Tarume, देखो बाग में मत जाना अगर तुम खुशबू छेड़ेंगे फूलों में मत जाना मदम मदम हंस दे फिर से सोना सोना फिर से हंस दे Sakiye ho snegiriye ho kadali 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 niramundu oh velay nirame ുടയും തൊമനിരമേ വെള്ളை നിറമേ വെള്ളை നിറമേ ഇൽബാദി ഉല നിറമേ
Our hero from New York has just arrived to Chennai for the summer holidays, a new place full of new people to meet. Little does he know how much this holiday is going to change his life.
Hey, bacha, look at these girls trying to show off their dance.
Rhythm of life. Bob Clearmountain mixed with attitude, funky drums from hell.
Say the better, chrome better, Ronnie better, better rap. Better rap. Better rap. Better rap.
You guys don't know how to dance? You can't make fun of us. Do you even know the meaning of dance? You boys are good for nothing.
Wait. You can't say that.
And why do you say that?
Because... Wait, what are you guys doing?
You are so good. That was quite impressive.
They make a really good pair, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right. Well, I guess we're unfortunate.
Wow, Twitter? Sorry, Tamil Society right there.
I know, yeah. I mean,
they were bringing it right there. That was fantastic.
Oh my God, yes, definitely. A performance that was only a dance performance, unveiling a love story.
I know.
In a true Tamil style.
It was. I mean, I said earlier that I've been to Sri Lanka, which is the heart of kind of Tamil culture, right up in the north.
To know what I'm going to say to you. That was absolutely amazing. It's only the beginning of the night, and I'm really excited. I can't wait to see what's coming up next. Yes, definitely. That was amazing, guys. Thank you very much. Our next two societies to perform are the Chinese Society and the Yuva Indian Society. We're going to get the chance to see the Chinese Society twice this evening, coming up next now, and then again enter our second act. I'm really excited to see what they're doing next, because I know they've jazzed it up a lot in terms of music and dance moves.
And after the Chinese Society performance, we've got the Yuva Indian Society with a piece called Being Human. Now, Yuva means the youth of India, and they are staying true to the name of the society because they are the future, and they are reaching out to the entire world to stand up for each other against all evil. And this next dance is based on two major terrorist attacks that shook the entire world, the Mumbai attack and the Peshawar school shooting. We hope you enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the spectacular Thursday summer party. Hey, are you ready? Troublemaker. You ain't nothing but a troublemaker, girl.
Chinese society there, bring a bit more contemporary mix of it, a bit of sexiness,
oh
a bit of
god,
moderness,
yes,
wasn't it?
Definitely spice things up a bit,
Yeah.
isn't it? Oh my god.
Absolutely. And definitely we'd love to hear from you guys. We're going on Twitter at #GoGlobal15. We'll now be changing now from China, as we said, for presenters to the Yuva Indian Society with a bit more serious tone now.
land of many languages, cultures, religions, and opportunities. We're known for how we dress and what we do, but so is every other country in the world. We all dress and speak differently. However, what really unites us all is the fact that we're humans first. Our cultures do not preach terrorism or objectify women. In fact, it is crimes like these that bring us all together during times of despair. Today, the members of UR reach out to you all to save the future generation from the scourge of war and to reaffirm faith in our human rights. They tore our cities' hearts apart and showed us their darkest sides. They're ruthless and merciless, yet we let their ideology break our world apart by letting them snatch away our homes, parents, friends, hopes, and dreams. But I ask you, why did we stop defining terrorism on the basis of the good and the evil? Why do we let terrorism divide us on the basis of nationality, religion, or culture, rather than using it to unite us? That continues suppressing the self-proclaimed weak agenda. We live in a world where guns have a constitutional amendment protecting them and women don't, where the victims become the accused, where we are taught how to not get raped instead of teaching men not to rape. No, we don't ask for it, and my dress is not a yes. Today, we would like to emphasize the fact that a woman is not a sexual object. She may be a daughter, a mother, or a sister, but she's a human first. We may be broken, but we're still breathing. We may be wounded, but we're healing. Here's to women, to equality, to feminism, and to empowering one another. rooted in a foundation of friendship and dialogue to bring unity in this diverse world. We are determined to work for a world free of terror and misery, which values human dignity above everything. It is the solidarity of people like us that will propel humankind
Stunning performance right there by the Yuva Indian Society, portraying, I think, like quite a heartfelt message, quite intense at times, but very...
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely more intense than the previous Society's performance, I have to admit. But yeah, definitely hammering home quite a few important messages there. Definitely. And
what an absolutely moving performance by the Indian Society. Thank you so much. Coming up next, the Greek and Cypriot Society are going to put on two types of dance for us. The first one is a traditional Greek Zorba, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with.
Different acts coming up. The second complete contrast with the Greek and Cypriot Society, like following, like being human. It's a huge change there, and like obviously from our interview, she said that we're going to really, really feel that there's going to be like a real kick of kind of Greek life, Greek culture. This is what we're going to feel right there.
Definitely, yes. And of course we have, and it's two different dances as well, isn't it? So we're getting a nice mix of different styles.
σε συζητάν δίχως γιατί και όχι άδικα, όπως κοιμάσαι στα στενά παλιά λαδάδικα. Έγινες φήμη και γι' αυτό δε φυλακίζεσαι. Ζεις στο σκοτάδι παστρίκα, μα δεν ορκίζεσαι. Λάμπεις τα κόκκινα σατέν που σε τυλίγουνε, άσπρη και σερτική καπνή σε καταπίνουνε. Σε καλτερί μια ξενυχτάς υγρά λιθοστρώτα, στου πληρωμένου παραδείσου την αυλόπορτα. Τόσα δίνω, πόσα θες, στα λαδάτικα πουλάν αυτό που θες. Κάθε καμάρα κελί με βαριά παλικαρίσια να πνοεί. Μοναξιές με σένα σμίγανε, φεύγαν καράβια μα πριν φύγουν σου σφυρίζανε. Πόσα παιδιά ήρθαν να βρουν το αντριλίκι τους και σου ακουμπήσανε δίπλα το χαρτζιλίκι τους. Τόσα δίνω, πόσα θες, στα λαδάδικα πουλάν αυτό που θες. Κάθε καμάρα κελί με βαριά παλικαρίσια να πνοεί. Τόσα δίνω, πόσα θες, στα λαδάδικα πουλάν αυτό που θες. Κάθε καμάρα κελί με βαριά παλικαρίσια να πνοεί.
That was the Greek and Cypriot Society with traditional.
Have they still got one more dance to go?
Definitely.
Hope so.
Hope so, definitely.
like they were just having the best time.
I know, weren't they? To be honest, I think we were having quite a good time as well watching them. We started dancing and everything, didn't we?
It's such a shame there's not a camera back here because they'd really see the whole of CUTV.
Maybe I'm kind of glad that there isn't a camera back here.
After last year's hidden cameras. But no, it was fantastic.
Yes. Oh, definitely.
So next, we've got obviously the Belly Dancer Society, but Act 2 is pretty exciting as well. We'll have to catch up on that during the interview.
Definitely, yes, which will be after this performance, won't it?
Yes, definitely. This is the final one of Act 1, which is belly dancing. But during our interval, we'll probably get on VP Society's Barney to have a talk, and hopefully the Tamil Society after their first ever Global. I'm getting tongue-twisted now.
I know,
as well.
I'm always getting it wrong. But yes, Go Global for 2015. With the hashtag GoGlobal15 on Twitter.
Please drop us a tweet. We'd love to hear from you guys. You know, we're getting loads of good feedback, and we know backstage everyone's watching it really well on the screens. So we're very excited so far. But you know, I'm in such a good mood now after
I
that.
know, definitely. I think everyone's in quite a good mood now. But yes,
well, hopefully belly dancing can sustain that.
I think they will. So now we're going back to the stage now.
تغيرت عليه أنا زعل أولع ما هو كل همه إزاي يرضيه يطبطب ودلع يا يقول أنا تغيرت عليه أنا زعل أولع ما هو كل همه إزاي يرضيه قولوا له ده أنا برضه ساعات بحالات مرة زعل مرة طلع عيني مين فينا على حاله كل الأوقات ده تعبني أوي طلع عيني قولوا له ده أنا برضه ساعات بحالات مرة زعل مرة طلع عيني مين فينا على حاله كل الأوقات ده تعبني أوي طلع عيني أطبطب ودلع يا يقول أنا اتغيرت عليه أنا زعل أولع ما كل همه إزاي يرضيه لو أزعل منه وأقصر يقول بقصر في حقه وياخد كام ولو أفهمه يقول بظلمه يفضل يحسسني بميزان لو أزعل منه وأقصر يقول بقصر في حقه وياخد كام ولو أفهمه يقول بظلمه يفضل يحسسني بميزان قولوا له ده أنا برضه ساعات بحالات مرة زعل مرة طلع عيني مين فينا على حاله كل الأوقات ده تعبني أوي طلع عيني قولوا له ده أنا برضه ساعات بحالات مرة زعل مرة طلع عيني مين فينا على حاله كل الأوقات تعبني أوي طلع عيني أطبطب ودلع يا يقول أنا اتغيرت عليه أنا زعل أولع ما كل همه إزاي يرضيه
Belly dancing, they're fantastic. Really, really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun.
So I think it did not disappoint. I mean, I've seen quite a few belly dance performances before, and I think that met my
It's really
my standards really.
Really technical. How do you move your hips
definitely.
like that? And here we go for their second performance. That was their second performance right there, the Belly Dancers Society. That was fantastic. That was
absolutely
I can't use that adjective. I need
Ladies and gentlemen, there will now be an interval of 15 minutes.
Yes, end of Act 1, and it's safe to say it's been pretty good so far, I have to admit.
You got a favourite?
Oh, I've got quite a few in mind. I mean, the Belly Dance Society just now was pretty good, but I think also the Greek Society.
Yeah, they were a lot of fun.
They were a lot of fun.
We just really enjoyed it. You could tell just they're having a great time.
Exactly, yeah, and it shows that it shows off their culture quite well as well, I thought.
Absolutely.
And I think I definitely want to go to Greece now after going there.
Do you know I thought I had fantastic dancers, Tamil Society.
Definitely,
they really were good.
They really pulled out the bag for their first performance at Go Global. I mean, I thought it was absolutely brilliant. And the martial arts performance as well from Capoeira.
Yeah.
I think that was pretty amazing. I mean, I don't think I'd want to mess with them.
I really like the contrast as well of kind of a Chinese society. Like, you know, they had no worries whatsoever about producing like a modern sort of show and kind of showing what showcases their country in a more modern light. But I'm really excited for this next act because obviously we've got 3 brand new societies before.
Yes,
we've got
definitely.
Palestine Society, as we've already spoken about, Bollywood Dance Society, which are brand new this year.
That sounds quite good, I have to admit. I mean, the Bollywood genre is starting to become quite popular.
Well, they produce more movies than Hollywood for about 20, 30
and that's
years.
something not a lot of people know.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think it's very underrated outside sort of the Asian kind of continent. So
definitely.
It's very exciting to do that. And then also we've got the kind of, you know, the big heavyweights for Asian society and finishing off his Malaysian society. So I think that's going to be very exciting to have on. But right, we're going to now show you kind of an advert for CUTV's other brand new shows coming up right now. And then afterwards we'll be having an interview from our very own VP Society's Barney Willis.
And make sure you do check out Real Talks, UTV's brand new film and TV review show, which will be coming out in just a couple of days. So so make sure you check our YouTube channel for that. So now we have got the current VP of Societies, Barney, here with us. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. So how have you felt it's gone so far? How's Act 1 been for you?
Oh, it's been brilliant. I think initially I was sort of all these nerves about, will people like it? And then I realised that the society is just kind of, the quality just does it. So
yeah,
I didn't need to worry much when they're on the stage. You know?
No, of course. Have you had much of a big input in kind of organising this?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's today in particular has been a day. I arrived at 9ish, 10ish sort of time, and. Sad to do it on a Saturday, but it's good work.
Yeah,
you know?
no,
I couldn't ask for a better event to be helping with, you know.
You love all things society, so I presume this is like one of your favourite events of the year.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that and the Society's Ball. So
which is still yet to come, isn't it?
I'm so excited about that. And they both sold out, so that's always a good sign. You know?
Oh, brilliant! Oh, fantastic. Well, yeah, no, we've loved it up here. I mean, we've been dancing away. We've been quite glad there haven't been any cameras because so we've been kind of got off scot-free with that. Have you got any particular favourites so far?
I think Greek and Cypriot Society, because they just made me really
so
happy.
Much fun.
Yes,
we interviewed them before the show, and she was just saying how much they love life and just want to show that they have a good time. And
they didn't take things too seriously. They got up there, they had a lot of fun. I got the feeling that they were just loving life up there, and it's hard not to join in when they're loving life so much.
Absolutely,
exactly. Yes.
They said they were very disappointed they weren't allowed to do any plate smashing, which is kind of
which we're a little bit like gutted by, really. But
I understand why. From your
health
side
and safety reasons.
Health and safety,
yes.
You know. And also, it's like, you know, cleaning up after all that, you know. Who's got to pay for the plates? It's just so much. You know?
Definitely. I mean, and it's so exciting to see so many new societies as well. We'll be going even just a year or 2 years.
Tamil Society, you know.
Precisely.
Exactly. They were. I think it's incredible that they have been going less than a year, and now they're here doing something that, frankly, I wouldn't have, expected from a society much older than they are.
Absolutely, and it was very slick, very kind of very professional.
Yeah.
Some really, really good dancing as well.
No, it makes me feel very arthritic, you know.
Did you? I mean, especially with the Capoeira Society, you must have felt, very.
Oh well, that was just. Sometimes I look at something really impressive and think I could probably do that if I trained for years and years and years. With that, no, my body not happening. But,
no, absolutely. And so, when do you think is sort of you've seen Go Global before, obviously?
Yes.
When do you think is the best time to perform? Act 1 or Act 2, or do you think it doesn't really matter?
I think that's a good question actually. I think you might say, as always, it depends on the act you follow.
Definitely.
I personally wouldn't want to come after someone like Cypriot because they're just freaking brilliant. I'd say that after the first act of the night, I like that because you've got their attention, you know.
Yes,
and I think
definitely.
Pakistani Society did that.
Absolutely.
They quite quickly said what we're doing. This is what the presentation is. This is the dancing, and there's no chance of people sort of being sleepy.
Definitely.
And I think for in Act 1, there's definitely been a diverse style of performances from each society, because some people look at Go Global and think, well, they're probably mostly dancing. They're probably mostly just having a good time.
Dancing is universal.
Exactly, yes. But we've had so many different styles of dancing, from the martial arts twist that we had, and we've also had some quite serious, quite hard-hitting messages that have been expressed through dance as well. So I think that's like quite unique to Go Global, isn't it?
I mean, for many of these people, their message is part of their culture. It's who they are, and so giving them a chance to express that to people that may have otherwise not really known much about it, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we spoke with a Yuva Indian Society president earlier, and she was saying how they want to show those messages and what's happened to their country, and how that is a global issue. And when to quote her, she says, when India weeps, the world weeps.
Yeah.
So it's like quite powerful sort of images that they try to depict there.
But I like that at the end they ended it on this wonderful upbeat note.
Oh yeah, it's very uplifting,
together,
wasn't it?
You know?
Yes, like those. What was it? Oh no, it was at the start with the first society.
Society.
Exactly, yes. When they ended with those 3 words at the end, which was unity, faith, and discipline. I thought that was that was a good message to bring across to the audience.
There's nothing like a sort of a cultural showcase to sort of end it by saying, this is who we are, this is our identity, and this is what we're saying. That's powerful. And
exactly, yes.
Definitely. I think, that's absolutely brilliant. You've hit the nail on the head there. No, but thank you so much for joining us, Barney. I'm glad that you're loving Go Global and how
loving every
yes,
second.
Very excited
like a puppy
right
up here, aren't you?
It's my last one, though. It's the saddest thing.
But no, thank you very much. And we're going to show you a bit more of what CUTV have to offer in the future on their YouTube channel.
We have decided to bring you a very special episode with exactly 1 month to go until varsity. Yes, that's right, it is our varsity special. It's the men's basketball.
Cardiff first only lost once, as we saw by the table, and that was to Swansea.
The varsity itself is an individual event. How do you think they will cope with that?
With their record of out of the last 10 games, and they've won 9, I think it's an excellent game. I think they do have a really strong chance, but obviously we are in Swansea, so that could hold a difference.
Don't single anyone out in a team game as basketball is, but Jamal Lewis is one to give particular praise to. He's the point guard there. He reminds, you were saying, reminds you of Chris Paul.
He reminds me of Chris Paul,
yeah, great player back then.
Next, we're having a look at the women's volleyball. Cardiff sit third in the league. They're behind Swansea, but have a game in hand.
They're a better Cardiff side than they have been in recent years. They're a lot stronger as a team. Like you say, they have got a game in hand, which could come in handy towards the end of the year.
Do you think that they will feel some momentum for varsity?
Momentum, to be honest. I mean, they were playing at home, so that gave them the edge, and it was only 3-2 in the end. And like Melissa said, it was extremely close. So I'm not feeling too confident about this one.
But it is quite a competitive league, to be honest, so I've cut some slack.
Next up, we're going to be looking at the men's football team. Couldn't get any better. One word to sum of Cardiff football team this year?
I think dominant's appropriate, really.
They're in the second division.
That could be the case, yeah.
So, come varsity, Swansea in the first league, they've been playing a lot more competitive, stronger football than obviously Cardiff have been, so are you being too easy on them and giving too much props?
With Swansea first at the moment, they aren't playing too great. They're just above the relegation zone and have failed to beat any of the top teams, including Cardiff Met, Hartbury.
Cardiff, on the other hand, won their last 2, so they're going to go in with that, like Melissa said, that winning feeling.
Well, next up, it's the women's netball. They had a big game against Bath coming up, so how do they do there?
Well, you could look at it as a plus, really, because they're out of that league now. Now they don't need to focus on it, they can focus solely on varsity.
Cardiff seconds have actually beaten Swansea twice home and away because they're in the same league as them. Swansea in a league below the Premiership.
So I think there's going to be a whitewash. I'm going Cardiff for that. I think it's going to be a whitewash easy.
And our last sport that we're going to look at on this varsity special is the big one. It's the rugby. This is the one that's going to be packing the Liberty Stadium. Melissa, let's get straight down to the results from this past season. Let's fast forward to a month when they're playing in Cardiff.
Yes, end of November.
It was a massive win for the home side there.
It was 56-24, I believe it was.
So it does show that mentally they may have some weakness playing away from home and also defensively weak.
We'll have to wait till the big day to find out the results of that one.
And that's what's coming up in next episode of Cardiff Sports Central, CUTV's very own sports show, covering everything related.
Yeah, CUTV is very diverse, isn't it?
Yes, definitely.
But I'm very excited. We've got Palestine Society, Bollywood dance, Chinese society, and perhaps one of the most exciting ones is the Mauritian Sega dance. But they're from Mauritius, which is a very small place. It's only going to be. I don't think there'll be many students from that, but I could be pleasantly surprised. So be very kind of excited to see what they're going to bring.
It could be like the Greek society where they went from 15 members to 60.
I know, which is huge. Definitely,
it's a huge jump.
I think it's going to be very exciting, and they're presenting sort of a traditional, lively fusion folk dance.
That should be very interesting.
Absolutely. I mean, and I think, as you said, like the Greek and Cypriot society, they did a more kind of folky sort of dance, but this is going to be completely different. Like, it's got very kind of infusion of African and Asian sort of culture and dance.
I think we found that no two societies have been the same with their performance, have they?
Absolutely not. But that shows off kind of, what Cardiff University is all about. And every international society is different. And I think one of the benefits of Go Global is that obviously Asian society, they're performing the penultimate act. But they had last Saturday, they had their very own performance
Elements, yes.
Which is supposed to be a fantastic kind of fusion of colour and dance and singing. I mean, I went last year and it was fantastic. We've got some very good singers. I was very impressed.
Really?
Absolutely. So I know that they're taking sort of sections of that, and they're going to be incorporating them into their performance tonight, which is going to be
good,
so. If you missed that,
especially for people who didn't get to go to Elements, that it's quite nice to get a nice little preview, a nice little taster of what they did.
And we represent all the nations of Southeast Asia, so they want to show us kind of the evolution of Asian culture through fashion, which is going to be quite interesting, especially for people who aren't sort of familiar with those kind of culture and sort of from Vogue to vintage. They say that they're kind of a show.
I think this is what Go Global is about. It's kind of like showing people cultures and ethnicities that they may not be so aware of.
Well, this is no ordinary show, is it?
It's not. Yeah. And like there have been some societies that have been performing today that I'll have to admit myself that I didn't know that were part of Cardiff University, and it's been nice to see them all together and just performing together and just have this.
Well, it's a range of culture, colour and creativity.
It is.
That's what it is. I sound like some kind of gimmick there. Go global. Culture, colour and creativity.
The 3 C's.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I think it's definitely very sort of inspiring and enlightening in a way. So it shows
definitely
kind of, like there's that massive amount of respect for kind of a rich heritage that not just like Asian society have, but all the societies have from where they've come from and where they are now.
Definitely. And it's also interesting to note that it's like a fashion show, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's very. It's different.
It's
different.
It's very
Sorry,
different.
I sound very negative there. I'm excited to see this. I want to see how we're going to essentially turn that stage into a catwalk and show us what it's all about.
That would be really. I mean, God, a fashion show. I mean, where else would you see that?
It's unusual. You never know. They might be chasing sort of best performers now at the Society Awards.
Oh so yeah, that's
with that it's very different.
Yeah. They might be giving last year's winner a run for their money.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
But I think, especially with the final performance, is Malaysian Society. Now I know they're known for really bringing it together. They go
all out basically.
They come and go out with a bang, which I think that's very important for Go Global.
Exactly.
And
yes.
I think they're definitely going to incorporate a lot of traditional music performance in their kind of large groups. I know there are lots of them.
So it's all about the synchronization of the performance as well, isn't it?
Absolutely, within the kind of the bigger formation that they have
definitely.
As a society. And there's a lot to do with Malaysia. I've been really lucky to go to Malaysia as well, and like with just rich kind of culture there, and what they've been able to offer is fantastic. And they have so much. Like it's such a diverse country. Like there's a lot going on there, and kind of variety of groups, which is really interesting.
Yes, and it's fair to note that the entire group of the dancers are called Awok.
Yes,
I think I pronounced that correctly.
Your Malaysian is perfect. There.
Oh, thank you. So yes, and so it'd be interesting to see how this large group of dancers bring this dance to the audience, basically, because. Like we said, their synchronization has to be pretty much spot on, really. So there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of pressure, but I think they can pull it off.
And as as Barney said, it's very exciting how kind of, that they've all managed to showcase what they're about. And, it's fantastic sort of...
Yeah, definitely.
It's a great platform that they can show off this creativity.
And talking about great platforms that we can show off, we also want to show off a nice varsity promotion video for you, which we're going to show right now.
That's it, Varsity 2015, Swansea versus Cardiff on the 22nd of April at actually Swansea, which is going to be very exciting.
I know. God, didn't that trailer look really intense? And and also the official trailer will also be coming out tomorrow as well. That was just a little teaser for you.
Definitely. And fingers crossed, maybe this will be the year that Cardiff beat Swansea at the rugby.
Yes.
Not just the Shield, but the rugby as well. So
hopefully fingers crossed.
Yeah. I know all the teams are preparing really hard, and it's a fantastic day. Like last year was very exciting, very passionate, very.
Varsity's always great, isn't it? Really.
Well, it's going to be the first time that whilst I've been at university, it's going to be in Swansea, so it's going to be very different actually travelling down there.
It is, yes, definitely,
and not having the Millennium Stadium this time.
Exactly, because the Millennium. I mean, it's just.
That's one of the highlight.
It is, yeah. It's a complete. It's where it's like. I mean, it's a complete embodiment of rugby spirit, isn't it? I mean, like, because it's always where the Welsh go to watch the rugby.
Absolutely.
And
it's at the heart.
It is, yeah. It's the heart of rugby. So it's quite sad not to have it there, but I mean, Swansea's still pretty good.
Yep, exactly.
So
definitely. I mean, but now back to sort of Go Global, actually talking about it. Now, please do send us a tweet in using the hashtag GoGlobal15. We're very excited to know that the Palestine Society are on first with Shadow of a Memory, following by the Bollywood Dance Society. But I think the Chinese Society is going to be interested to see how they're going to change it up from their kind of first act performance, which was Trouble, and they're entitling this performance Flower. And their dance is supposed to be originally from one of the kind of Chinese traditional minorities. I'm going to try and pronounce this. Xinjiang dancing.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Well, I did do Chinese for a year at school. So
did you?
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to show off now.
No, I think I'll let you say all the words because
absolutely.
I don't think I would do such a good job with it. But yes, like you said, it's all about they're going more back to their traditional roots, and it's all about all the beautiful movements of the hands, isn't it?
Definitely. I think that's I think quite a few different Asian countries incorporate that in, and how it's very intricate. I'm using my hands there, and I know the viewers can't see this, but it's always
viewers. If you could see it, it's pretty good.
Definitely, and that's going to be quite interesting to see. And I know for a fact that dancers will be wearing traditional dress.
The traditional dress, yeah.
So it's great how they've done the modern style. Now they're going back to their roots. And it's nice seeing, and it's great that they have the opportunity to share that in both halves.
Because it's representing what China's about. There is that mix of the more modern
and urbanization, isn't it? Like
exactly. The more because on one side you get the more modern element of China, but then also you've still got very firmly rooted the traditional roots of China.
Absolutely,
really.
Absolutely.
They're still very much aware of that, really.
Definitely. But also, what do you think, I'm talking about costumes and traditional dress, what do you think of all the other sort of saris and the different
I thought they were beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I mean, I'm always in all the saris.
They're very nice, weren't
they?
Oh,
definitely,
really
yes.
I mean, very well. Even like the males, like they're all like pretty cool, suave.
Definitely, and then the ladies come on and with all the colour and the jewellery, and it's just absolutely beautiful.
I think definitely with the Bollywood Dance Society, we're really going to show it. We're really going to show a vibrant.
Oh, definitely. I mean, Bollywood is just known for that, isn't it? Exactly. I mean, just completely like. Just giving it their all and just completely like showing off almost, but it's great. It's good fun, and it's just what Go Global needs as well.
And, the Belly Dance Society as well, what they're wearing was fantastic. And the noise that it makes with all the kind of jingling parts. Definitely, which is there's probably a proper name for that, which I don't know. So jingling.
We'll just go with jingling for now.
Exactly. But and I like how some of them have used sort of like the background, like Yuva Indian Society, they use their presentation to really reflect the colour that they're trying to portray there, and how that really, I think, definitely made it more atmospheric, and how they managed to utilise that, which is very exciting. But we've only got six acts left now.
No, I know, it's quite sad now, isn't it?
But I think it's very good that they've now got 3 brand new societies here.
Definitely.
And as just like,
I bet they're feeling quite nervous though.
Probably.
Because it's like it is a lot of pressure. Like when you're the new kids on the block, isn't it?
It's very high. Yeah, precisely, and it's a very high standard. Like you just have to look at like they've done all the 7 of the first acts have been very
I know,
excellent at what they've done. They've practiced hard, and they definitely, I mean, Palestine will be feeling the pressure. Particularly, it's been very difficult with what they're doing. I mean, precisely, you just have to look at the stage at the moment, and they've got the screen up now. They will be using that to create the shadows, which is going to be very intricate and kind of hopefully provide a very powerful message.
Exactly, yes, and we've shown that the silhouette shows have been quite popular now, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely.
So it'd be interesting to see how
they're trying to
they do it now.
explore the sort of relationship between the past and present that is Palestine, and kind of actually tell a story from a day-to-day Palestinian reality that people might not just be aware about. And yes, they've heard of Palestine, they've heard of the issues surrounding it,
exactly,
but actually kind of take it down to a more personal level.
To be honest, though, I wasn't expecting the Palestinian Society to do a silhouette show. You usually expect these sort of things from like maybe the Chinese Society or with like all the puppetry.
I think it's very unusual. I don't know if it's kind of got a rich history in Palestinian culture, but I like that they've incorporated it in there. And I think it's very unusual. Like, I mean, I'd be very surprised that it's been used that much before. So, which is, exciting.
It is definitely.
And it's able to sort of, the performance hopefully will take us through kind of the contradictions, the circumstances, the rhythms of like Palestinian lives, and sort of kind of encapsulates the intimate exploration of sort of like the experiences and the childhood experiences that the performers have actually kind of gained and what they've had to overcome.
But I have to admit, now that the first act is finished, I'm feeling quite cultural at the minute. So I'm just really excited to see what Act 2 is going to bring.
Definitely. And I think we're going to now go back to the stage of Glow Global 2015 with our hosts.
Ahmad, quick question. What color do you see my dress?
I'm not sure, Jumana. I don't think I can trust my eyes anymore.
I don't blame you, to be honest. I'm not even sure I picked the right color myself.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Jumana, what can you tell us about our next performance?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Jumana, what can you tell us about our next performance?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Me and my shadow strolling down the avenue.
Okay, so you got the hint. Just in case you guys didn't, our next performance is to do with shadows. The Palestinian Society, which is one of our new societies this year, is about to put on the next performance, and I'm actually standing next to the president of the society at the moment.
Well, I hope this doesn't come as a severe shock, ladies and gentlemen, but they call me Palestinian Frank Sinatra.
That's actually quite impressive, seeing as there's only one swing singer in Palestine.
Hey, wait a minute.
The Palestinian Society is about to put on a silhouette performance entitled Shadow of a Memory, which tells a story from the day-to-day lives of the Palestinians.
It's going to be very exciting. Please, enjoy.
Enjoy it.
rather thought-provoking piece there by the Palestinian Society, right there, Shadow of a Memory, showing more kind of insight into kind of personal experiences of the members of Palestine Society. Very kind of atmospheric right there, but we'll be joined up next with Bollywood Dance Society that will pick up the kind of the movement and the dance that is Go Global, that it is known for. Menna, what did you think of that?
I thought that was quite interesting, I have to admit.
Very powerful, wasn't it?
It was very. And I think it was different. Different
very
way
unusual.
Of interpretation the dance, wasn't it? Yes.
Definitely. I think it was a really good way to open up the second act as well. Kind of a more sort of powerful message there. Yeah. And up next, we will now have the Bollywood Dance Society.
हाँ चमक छल्लो छल छबीली कहते हैं मुझको रस रसीली बच के तू रहना दिलदार सजना महंगा पड़ेगा तुझको प्यार सजना बजा रे बजा रे बजा बैंड बाजा हरे इसका बजा रे देखो बैंड बाजा झमक छल्लो छल छबीली कहते हैं मुझको रास रसीली बच के तू रहना दिलदार सजना महंगा पड़ेगा तुझको प्यार सजना झमक छल्लो छल छबीली
तेरी अदा लगती है कातिल बड़े ही प्यार से लूटे मेरा दिल सीट पे अगर मैं आऊं तो पल में तुझको अभी उठा ले जाऊं ये समझ ले गोरी मेरी है तू तुझे प्यार से समझाऊं
And that was the Bollywood Dance Society doing the Bolly feel. So bringing a nice, bringing a nice bit of Bollywood to Cardiff, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely, and very fantastic costumes. We were talking like
definitely
outfits, not costumes, outfits. Sorry.
Mm.
Yeah, no, Visaris were really cool.
I know, definitely.
Fantastic. Really, really enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. Made you feel good. And you could really tell that it was greatly influenced kind of by the Hindi movies of Bollywood and kind of really used kind of a combination of classic songs and more recent up-tempo songs for those of you that are well acquainted with the Bollywood music scene. So.
Yes. But definitely. But it's all about creativity with the choreography of these routines, isn't it?
The choreography
and I
was
think
really
they've
good.
done pretty well on that front. I mean, it's just to be able to dance for that long and give new and fresh moves the entire time.
Absolutely.
It's pretty good.
And I think we've got up next, we've got Chinese Society. Chinese society there, single performers right there. more upbeat dance there by Mauritian Sega Dance, which is it's a lot of fun there.
Yeah, very tropical, very
up tempo.
Oh, definitely, yes. And I think up next we have the Asian Society, don't we?
Yes, we're doing a performance entitled Diversity in Unity. So they're supposed to represent all, as we said before, nations of Southeast Asia. So they really want to show that with a fashion show and dance, I presume, which is a combination of kind of the culture, colour and creativity that I mentioned earlier.
Exactly, yes. And it's basically taking you from Vogue to vintage. It's like a nice little
definitely.
A mix of all the different styles that they have.
What did you think about Chinese dance?
I was about to say, the Chinese one was pretty good, wasn't it?
It's the first independent performance of just an individual.
It is, yeah. So there's a lot of pressure on that individual, I have to admit. But absolutely. I think the traditional dress was definitely quite impressive.
It was very elegant, wasn't it? Very
definitely,
kind of movement of the hands, movement of the body, and just really I love that this actor has really shown a lot more variety at the moment. Not criticising acts one or two.
No, definitely not.
Very much kind of.
But they've covered all aspects of the Chinese
precisely
culture, I suppose.
Yeah, I think I really like that in kind of Chinese society have been able to have the two performances. Up next, we've now got Asian Society. Our penultimate performance there by Asian Society. Wow, 12 minutes of
diversity in unity,
yeah.
is what they called it.
Absolutely, that was a great way to go out with a bang for Asian Society. I mean, they've been so busy recently. Like we said, Elements earlier.
Definitely.
Now this, I mean, they really pulled out all the stops again, and I can see why.
Definitely, from everything, from the dance moves to the outfits.
Oh, the outfits
to
were
the
fantastic.
definitely,
I think
yeah.
They are.
To Di and Gwyn in the sound box. And thank you to Will from CUTV for the amazing animation work.
Thank you so much to Barney, to Becky, to the venues team, and to the Society's executives team. They've all been running around tonight to make sure that everything goes according to plan. Thank you very much, guys.
And thank you everyone for coming. You've been a delightful audience. Really hope you've enjoyed it.
Just one more thank you to all the performers who performed tonight. Thank you so much for making us have such an absolutely wonderful night, right?
Absolutely.
And thank you to all the societies for all your hard work. Yeah, they do deserve a round of applause. Give them another round of applause.
And now we leave you with Dakir Barat by the Malaysian Society.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night.
Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, selamat datang.
Hả? Sao mất tăng á?
Selamat datang.
欢迎来我的家。
你来我的家。我的是拉萨。
欢迎来我的家。自若从山南，我们的最爱，一起来分享。山上咖喱，我的家，来点白糖吃，充满甜蜜蜜，像我很甜，又不分离，一人一口吃，心的小星星，Selamat datang。欢迎来我的家，自拿起了马，吃完了吃拉萨，再来一杯茉莉哦。欢迎来我的家，
吃完了吃沙爹，再来一份咖喱龟。
拿起了马，别讲话，拉萨就是酸酸辣辣的面条，那个呀贵，它不是贵，是容易好吃，就是那甜蜜蜜，像我很甜，永不分离，一人口吃，那
That was Go Global 2015.
I know, it's all come to an end now, hasn't it?
I really enjoyed that. Last kind of couple of performances were fantastic. Really
Definitely, yes. And the Malaysian Society finishing it off for us as well, wasn't it?
It was a lot of fun because they had so many members on stage as well, and it's just like a really enjoyable experience, and just like it was nice that we could kind of be invited into kind of their world and see what it was like.
And the amount of people that are on the stage, it gives a bit more impact, doesn't it, to the performance?
Just makes it a big, good, fun event for everyone involved.
It does, yeah, definitely.
Definitely. And we're now joined by our VP Society's incumbent, Hannah Sterrett. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Did you enjoy Go Global?
Loved it.
Is this your first time you've seen?
The first time I've seen it live, I watched it on TV last year. Couldn't make it last year, but I watched all the footage there.
What did you think of what did you think of tonight's events so far?
Thought it was really impressive. Everyone has obviously put a lot of work into everything. You know, hours and hours of dance rehearsals, all sorts.
Yeah, definitely. So what have been the highlights, do you think, of today? Like, what were the societies that really stood out for you?
I think Asian Society, you could tell, because they had the Elements Act last week, their proper massive showcase, it was obviously very well rehearsed. Tamil Society, I thought were really impressive as well.
Especially because it's their first year.
Especially, yeah, definitely. Also, Bollywood Dance, as they're a new society, you know, they've come into this. This is 100% of the times they've been on it, so they've been great, you know.
No, I think a lot of them showcase kind of the fun of being a part of international societies.
Oh, definitely, yeah. It's great whenever people that don't necessarily know, well, what you do as a society to join in, well, and also if it's broadcast live all over the world.
How are you feeling about kind of next year then? Are you feeling a bit of pressure to do as good a job as Barney or better, or are you more excited
obviously
for
better.
Well, we'll have to see how it goes, you know. Well, yeah, I'm just excited. Bring on next year.
Oh, good. Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Hannah.
Thank you.
But yeah,
And I think that's it for us now, isn't it, Oli?
Absolutely, it's been a really kind of inspiring evening. You know, it's been an absolute festival of culture and diversity, and a really great way to sort of top off for like Cardiff University Fringe Week. Like we've had excellent performances, a variety of what we have on offer here and really kind of highlighting what it is. But I'd like to say thank you to all our viewers for joining Menna and I for Go Global 2015. Do make sure that you check out CUTV's YouTube channel at Cardiff Union TV on YouTube to check out all kind of our new features and other kind of coverage. But that's all from us. We'd like to thank you very much.
Yes, we'd like to thank you all for joining us today, and thank you, Oli. I think it's been great.
Yeah, it's been a lot of
great
fun,
pleasure presenting with you today.
Definitely. But to all our viewers out there, have a very good night. Thank you.